L. Now what is it you were saying, L?
We've got to hand it to you, Duffer Brothers. You guys really set the bar high when it comes to sci-fi horror TV series. We've been binge-watching season after season ever since we first met Eleven and the gang. You guys managed to cast the perfect actors, and we seriously wouldn't change a thing. Well, okay, maybe we would change one thing, and that's bringing Barb back to life.
Are you serious?
There's no doubt about it, Stranger Things is one of the best Netflix originals of all time. The series never disappoints, and we're super excited for season 4. We've got 15 little-known facts about the cast of Stranger Things coming your way. Keep watching to find out which cast member has super famous parents.
Okay, what the hell?
Millie Bobby Brown wanted to quit acting. Being an actor can be tough, especially when you pour your heart out in auditions only to not make the final cut. This was the case for Millie, who was being considered for the role of X-23 in Logan, but didn't land the part. Millie was ready to quit acting altogether, but luckily landing the role of Eleven kept her in the acting game. Dacre Montgomery's wild audition. When you really want a role, you've got to prove it, and that's just what Dacre Montgomery did. Dacre wore some very tiny underpants and danced shirtless to Come On Eileen in his audition tape and sent it in.
Name's Billy.
It was a risky move, but it all paid off in the end. Sadie's height almost cost her the role of Max. We couldn't imagine anyone else but Sadie Sink playing the role of Max, but at one point, Sadie almost lost the role due to her being too tall. The producers didn't want Sadie towering over the boys. Luckily, the boys had a sudden growth spurt, allowing Sadie to keep the part. Noah Schnapp has a twin. It's always fun to find out that one of your favorite actors actually has a twin, so fans were super surprised when Noah Schnapp revealed that he had a twin sister named Chloe. Chloe isn't a spitting image of Noah though, after all, they're fraternal twins, not identical. Barb was Shannon Purser's first role. Before becoming the famous actress she is today, Shannon Purser was just a regular kid with a dream of making it big. Did you know that Shannon's first ever role was the one of Barbara Holland on Stranger Things?
Nance, seriously?
After her character was killed off the show, Shannon's acting career took off in a flash. Charlie and Millie are from England. It isn't uncommon for actors to switch up their accents to land a role, and that's exactly what Millie Bobby Brown and Charlie Heaton did to be cast as Eleven and Jonathan respectively. You would never guess that these two actors have British accents. Stranger Text Group Chat. Have you ever wondered how the cast of Stranger Things keeps in touch? Well, they use group chats just like the rest of us. Funny enough, they chose to name their group chat Stranger Texts. The OG cast almost got replaced. Stranger Things is a TV series that has evolved tremendously over the years. Originally, the show was supposed to have an entirely different cast and plot every single season, so the OG cast was meant to be replaced by the time season 2 rolled around. Luckily, the Duffer Brothers chose against this. Shannon Purser had to quit her day job. We previously mentioned that playing Barb was Shannon Purser's first gig ever, but did you know that Shannon chose to keep her day job despite landing a role on Stranger Things? In the end, Shannon had to quit her day job because diehard fans kept showing up to the movie theater she worked at. Gaytan didn't have to audition in person. It's normal for actors to send audition tapes instead of showing up in person, but usually if a casting agent is interested, the actor is asked to audition in person as well. This wasn't the case for Gaytan Matarazzo, who was immediately cast by the Duffer Brothers after they watched his tape.
My name is Gaytan Matarazzo and I'm 12 years old.
Stephen King is a huge Millie fan. Contrary to popular belief, Millie Bobby Brown had already acted in a few productions before being cast as Eleven. The renowned horror writer Stephen King became a fan of Millie's while watching the show Intruders. He even tweeted about her terrific acting skills before she ever made it big in America. Millie is partially deaf. Millie Bobby Brown is quickly becoming one of the most popular teenage actors in the world.
I'm a different species than you. Then I should be with my species more.
But did you know that Millie is actually deaf in one ear? She was born with partial hearing and her condition worsened over time, but that hasn't stopped her from singing and rapping. The Duffer Brothers convinced Winona Ryder to play Joyce. The Duffer Brothers were hellbent on getting Winona Ryder to accept the role of Joyce Byers, but as it turns out, convincing the A-lister took a lot longer than expected. But after a 4.5-hour meeting, Winona finally decided to take on the role. Millie is a goodwill ambassador for UNICEF. She might only be 15 years old, but Millie Bobby Brown means business. She became UNICEF's youngest goodwill ambassador in 2018 and continues to help the less fortunate on her philanthropic journey. Maya Hawke's parents are super famous. Here's something that just might shock you.
How many children are you friends with?
Maya Hawke, who plays Robin in Stranger Things Season 3, is the daughter of some very famous actors. Maya's dad is Ethan Hawke, and her mother is Uma Thurman. So there you have it, guys, 15 little-known facts about the cast of Stranger Things. Before you go, tell us who your top 3 favorite characters are in the comment section. Give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to The Things. Thanks for watching. See you soon.